Oh hey guys, I didn't see you there. What am I doing, you ask? Well, I'm just packing to go to the beach, guys. It is spring break after all. And while I'm on that topic, let's talk about the top 5 best beach party fragrances. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Timmy with the Mansion, and this is a channel where I do fragrance reviews, top 10s, brand reviews, and much more. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Today is a really special video, guys, and I've been super excited to share these fragrances with you guys, and also to reintroduce you to Derek from the channel The Harvard Boy. That guy is awesome. Him and I, we did a review collaboration about a few months back on the top 5 best date fragrances and top 5 back to school fragrances. If you haven't seen those videos yet, links are down below. But today he's back again for another collaboration, and this time, like I said, on a top 5 best spring break / beach party fragrances. And before I give my top 5 list, before I give my number 5, I'm gonna have him start off with his number 5. Take it away, man.
First off, thank you, Timmy, for having me on your channel. Glad to be back for our second collaboration. So starting off my list at number 5 is going to be a scent that doesn't really perform that great, but does smell very nice. And I think if you are, in interactions where you're pretty heated up, you're sweating, it is going to perform a bit better. And that, guys, is going to be Carolina Herrera's CH Men. So guys, this is only number 5 because of the performance. It doesn't project that well after the 4 to 5 hour mark, but nonetheless, it is a very nice scent. It's very sweet. It's sugarcane mixed with a bit of leather, and it just really says like playful, and very much the attitude of a sort of spring break or some sort of getaway. So coming at number 5, guys, is going to be Carolina Herrera's CH Men.
My number 5 spot belongs to a fragrance from the house of Givenchy, and this one is PINEO. Man, amazing designer fragrance, one of my all-time favorites. And actually, this is the first ever bottle that I had to restock, man. This is my second one. I already ran out of my first one, and on the addition to that is the second fragrance that I ever purchased in my lifetime. So this one holds a really special place in my heart. I love it to death, and also perfect for the beach setting, guys. Really fresh opening, citrusy, mandarin, dried down to a little bit of a woodiness, ever so slightly powdery. Amazing stuff, and also kind of unique at the same time. Number 5 spot, PINEO by Givenchy.
Coming in at number 4, guys, is going to be a scent that I like a bit more than Carolina Herrera CH Men and does perform a lot better. Timmy actually just did a video on this, and it came victorious over Bleu de Chanel, and that's going to be Chanel's Allure Homme Sports Eau Extreme. This one, guys, is a mix of tonka, a bit of citrus up top, and a lot of mint. This one, I've said a lot of times, smells kind of similar to how it smells outside after it rains. The mint is just very crisp, very sporty, and very active. And something that I do think of when I'm thinking about outside or going to the beach or just hanging out with people. Very sporty, very sexy, smells very nice, guys, and gets a lot of compliments. So coming in at number 4 for this year's spring break list is going to be Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme.
Number 4 spot is an aquatic legend, beach fragrance extraordinaire. This one is called AQUA di Gio Profumo. The original AQUA di Gio, bestseller around the world for a very good reason. And this one, the Profumo version, is just a more manly, more dense version of the original AQUA di Gio. Still smells very amazing. The only downside to this is that a lot of people use it. So you're not gonna smell the most original, but if you don't care about that at all, you really cannot go wrong with AQUA di Gio Profumo. Amazing fragrance, amazing longevity, and for the beach time, one of the most perfect fragrance ever.
Okay guys, so coming in at number 3 is going to be a scent that's very summery, very bright, very loud, and that's going to be a scent that came in number 1 on my most complimented scents list, and that's going to be Creed's Aventus. Creed Aventus, guys, is one of the scents that just works every single time. It's very bright, it has pineapple up top with blackcurrant, a bit of apples, it's very fruity, and it's got this birch underneath. It's not as smoky as it was back then, in maybe 2010, 2011 when it first came out, and now it's very bright, very citrusy, very people-pleasing. The reason it's only going to be at number 3 is just because the projection is very loud, and I think if you are going to be at the beach, you shouldn't be this loud. But nonetheless, if you guys' spring break plans or parties or going out just hanging out with friends, this one will not let you down. So coming in at number 3, guys, one of my favorite scents, Creed's Aventus.
Number 3 spot is a personal pick, a personal favorite of mine. So a lot of you guys might not agree with me on this one, but I love it. I actually wore this one to the beach and love it. This one is called Venetian Bergamot by Tom Ford. This is my beach vacation in Thailand bottle. I remember wearing this fragrance and walking on the shore, and I remember distinctly how amazing it felt, guys. The white floral, the bergamot that's in here, amazing. It makes me feel like I'm like this rich guy vacationing on a tropical island. You really cannot go wrong with this for the beach and spring fragrance. Amazing, amazing, beautiful stuff. Not really sexy, more on the classy side. So this will get you a different reaction, not sexy reaction, but more of a classy, you smell extremely nice kind of reaction. So number 3 spot, guys, Venetian Bergamot by Tom Ford.
Alright guys, so coming in at number 2 is going to be a scent that I really like. It's extremely affordable. I paid maybe 12 bucks for it. It is a clone of a more popular Creed scent, Creed's Miasma Imperial. It's got the like sea salty accord with a bit of watermelon. And this one, guys, is going to be Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. The bottle is kind of funky. It has this like gambling Tokyo Japanese type thing going on. Do not be off-put by the bottle. It smells very nice, guys. It's got this blood mandarin on top. It's got this musk underneath, and it projects and performs a lot better than Creed's Miasma Imperial, in my opinion. This one gets a ton of compliments, guys. It is one of the most complimented scents in my collection, and it just gets attention and is great in the high heat, guys. It just projects off the body and does the job. So coming in at number 2, guys, is going to be Ed Hardy's Love and Luck.
Number 2 spot, this one by the house of Dior. You guys all know it. This one is Sauvage. I bet you guys are surprised why this didn't make number 1, right? Well, you'll see what the number 1 is and you'll understand why later. But this very amazing summer fragrance, you guys all know that, works especially well in the heat. Off my skin, at least, in the heat, it gets a lot sweeter, and that's where I love this fragrance the most. Once it gets sweet and it lingers around in the air, smells incredible, and you'll definitely get noticed with this one. It's quite a strong fragrance, so maybe easy on the trigger, even for a fresh fragrance, easy on the trigger, guys. This one is strong but smells amazing. Number 2 spot, Dior's Sauvage.
Okay guys, so coming in at number 1 for my spring break list, this one is a scent that I wore last year at a vacation in the Bahamas. It was very reminiscent, very tropical, very just like fit the mood of being near the ocean, on the sand, at the beach. It just smells very nice, guys. It's not the best performer, but in my opinion, this one is very affordable and you can just respray as many times as you need. And this one, guys, is going to be Versace's You Fresh. This one, guys, is a mix of starfruit, orange, lemon. It's very citrusy with a bit of a woody undertone. It smells very nice, guys. It is a very fresh, very unique, in my opinion. It's not like Aqua de Jo, it's not like Bleu de Chanel. It has that like tangy sort of passion fruit thing going on to it, and it just is very bright, guys. It makes me feel very happy, and this one is a compliment getter. It smells like shower clean, but not in the very generic, basic Bleu de Chanel Dior Sauvage type thing. This one, guys, is going to get you guys noticed. I think a 3.4 ounce bottle is going for maybe 30 bucks on eBay, and you just cannot go wrong with this one, guys. So that has been my list, and now we will see Timmy's number 1.
Number 1 spot, the fragrance that beats Sauvage for the summertime beach setting. This one, I gotta be honest, not one of my favorite fragrances of all time, but it does remind me of the beach the most out of all the other fragrances in this list. This one is INVICTUS AQUA by Paco Rabanne. Yeah, this one just barely beats Sauvage for this number 1 spot, but only because we're talking about beach fragrances. This one just reminds me more of the beach than Sauvage. I probably don't have to talk about how this one smells all too much because you guys probably all know it already. But for those who don't know, this is just a more fresh, more bright, loosened up version of the original INVICTUS by Paco Rabanne. Like I said, it's not one of my most favorite fragrances in the world, but I do really appreciate it for the amount of great reaction that it does get from the people around me. I actually wore this one to work to test it for this video to kind of refresh my memory a little bit, and I got a couple compliments. And guys, this is still winter Alaska, so for a fresh fragrance to perform and actually push out to get compliments is pretty insane. So props to this one for performing, and I really can't deny the crowd pleasing capabilities that this fragrance has. So especially for the beach settings, spring break, summertime, when you really want a fresh fragrance that performs, you can't go wrong with this one, guys. My number 1 spot for spring break / beach party fragrances Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne. Alright guys, that's it for my top 5 best spring break / beach party fragrances. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to leave your list down in the comment section below. And for Derek, thank you again for being on my channel, man. You're always welcome here. And I'll see everyone next time. Bye!